Hello everyone, today we're checking out more properties in the beautiful state of North Carolina, and these would constitute as mini mansions, I would say. This one has 3,377 square feet on 1.8 acre for $244,900. This house here, beautiful, has 3,024 square feet on a little more than a quarter of an acre for $239,900. And this house here is 3,452 square feet on a little more than 3/4 of an acre for $168,000. And this one here is 82,000 with more than 3,703 square feet of living space on a little more than a quarter of an acre. So welcome to How Much House for the Money, everyone. Hope you're having a beautiful day. And as always, I hope your cup is full of happiness and that glass is full of gratitude. And this is where we're going to begin. This is the highest priced house in today's episode, coming in at $244,900, and this is the one that's on 1.8 acre of land with 3,377 square feet. Let's check it out. Gonna have to scroll in a little bit. This one sits off the road a bit. Fairmont, North Carolina, so means we are in Robeson County. Population is 120,500 people, give or take. So there's what we see of the parcel. Your median home values here are right around $225,000, and your property tax rate's coming in at 0.75%. Pardon me. Gonna have to scroll in a little bit here. Looks like they may have taken photographs with their phone. So this is an enclosed addition here. Going through some slider glass doors with, looks like it has ceramic tile flooring. Here we do have a fireplace. Looks like laminate flooring, possible laminate flooring, but again, you want to get in there and check it out in person and check out these mini mansions. And as always, the listing agent and the addresses are found in the description box below every video. And this one is the highest price in today's episode, $244,900. This is very nice. Looks like you could move right in there. I really wish they would take photographs with cameras. That's what they're there for, right? Looks like we have double ovens that are a little vintage, a lot of cabinets, vinyl flooring in the kitchen. They painted the ceiling, which is kind of nice, toned it down a little bit. So you do have a 2-door refrigerator with an ice maker. There's our cabinet hardware. Look at those dual ovens, you guys. Wow. You can have those home inspections. You'll learn if those work. More than likely they do. Sometimes the vintage appliances work better than these new ones that they're selling us, right? How's everybody out there doing? Cheers, everybody. Happy Thursday. Did you have a great Memorial weekend? I certainly hope so. Remember, if you're new here, you're welcome to subscribe to the channel, join our growing community, and definitely hit the notification bell because the house you're not looking for may be in the next episode. These mini mansions are fun to view. Let's see here. So there you have your booth with your checkerboard table. So we are getting some carpet in this house. And this is $244,900 on 1.8 acres of land in Fairmont, North Carolina, Robeson County. So if you're looking for square footage, you want a little bit of land also, this one might suit your needs. This may be the primary bedroom with dual closets. Maybe there's a bathroom right over here on this through the doorway. Looks like you have slider doors to get you right outside. Yeah, look at our vertical wallpaper, getting a little fancy. So you have a powder room over here on the left side, on the left picture here, and then you have a mint green tub and mint green sink, and then there's your commode. Look at this. $244,900. And remember, you can always make offers. These properties are placed on the market to be sold. You can have your home inspections. Go check it out. Get the lay of the land. Look at this. This is nice. There's your walk-in shower. There's your laundry room. Sweet. With another powder room there behind this door on the right side, on the right photograph. This is a beautiful house. $244,900, and there's the gorgeous hardwood floor. Yeah, if any of you are looking for square footage, wow, this one's nice. So there's some built-ins and another, you could turn that into your home office. Look at how pretty this is. Let me know what you guys think of these houses today. And remember to leave me a comment. Let me know, are you in the house that you purchased a long time ago? Are you looking for a home? Let me know what your situation is. It's always fun to read the comments. I've read some comments where some of you are in your 5th or 6th house. Some of you don't mind moving. Some of you hate moving. And some of you would prefer to be in the same home that you've been in for 30 plus years. And that's okay too. This one looks like it's just waiting for its person. Another house. Houses looking for people. People looking for houses, right? Look at that bathroom. That's nice also. So we have ceramic tile flooring. Another tub and shower combination. So we're getting at least 3.5 bathrooms, right? More built-ins. This is very nice. Has some character. We're just going to close those lids on the way out, right? Very nice nonetheless. Looks very clean. Looks like it's been well cared for. You can always find out from the listing agent how long it's been vacant. You can do a little research of your own. But this one's sitting on almost 2 acres of land. And we have to remember we're getting the well, the septic, the utilities. And look at this. You've got a beautiful elongated driveway. Nice stonework. You're going to get this patio here in the garage. Look at that. Very nice. So there's the floor plan. And this again is $244,900, the highest price in today's episode on 1.8 acre of land. Yeah, sweet find right here for somebody that wants some square footage and a little bit of land to go with it. 1503 Lakeview Road South, and that's Fairmont, North Carolina, 28340. Been on the market 77 days, built in 1955. Let's check it out on the map. So there's your parcel right there. We have L&M Convenient Mart nearby. We have the Fairmont Golf Course if you want to go swing your club. And let's see here. We have a Food Lion grocery store right to the north of us. And we have Proctorville over to the east, Five Forks over to the west. And we are right off of Highway 74. We're right near the South Carolina line also. And this is Fairmont, North Carolina. So we're south of Lumberton and north of Fairbluff. And here's Wilmington over here in the Carolina Beach. So you've got the coast not too terribly far in the distance. And Charlotte, North Carolina is up there to the northwest. And there we have it. Red marks a spot right there. And let's check out your street view here. Look at that, you guys. Wow, so you do have some neighbors on each side of you. They're not right on top of it, but your land is more than likely going to be in most of this front yard and maybe a little bit in the back. Wow, that is beautiful. 1.8 acre. Looks like you're surrounded by gorgeous houses. But again, we research our neighborhoods. And that one again is on Lakeview Road, Fairmont, North Carolina. Beautiful house. Wow, that's an opportunity for somebody, I would say. And that one again is $244,900. And when we look at the listing description, spacious mid-century ranch offering approximately 3,350 square feet of living space on 1.8 acre. Built in 1955, the house has 3 bedrooms, 2 full baths, 2 half baths, and a bonus room. You have flexible layout and generous space and generous room sizes. Large windows bring in an abundance of your natural light. You have the 1.8 acres providing privacy and open yard space in a peaceful small town setting while being conveniently located to nearby amenities and your recreation such as the Fairmont Golf Club. And when we look at the history on this one, it was sold for $108,000. Well, they listed it in 2011 for $229,500, then they removed it. Then it was listed and sold in 2019 for $108,500. Now they're asking they were asking $249,900, now they're down to $244,900, and the house is 71 years old. And an assessment of $320,100 showed the taxes were coming in at $47.21. And again, the property tax rate is 0.75%. So it's 71 years old, and it does have the garage, and it has more than 3,350 square feet of living space. $244,900 on the 1.8 acres. Sweet find for one of you out there. Nice. Now we're going to head into Reidsville, North Carolina. Look at this beautiful home. $239,900 for this one on a little more than a quarter of an acre. And it's at 712 South Main Street in Reidsville, North Carolina, 27320. 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and 3,024 square feet. It's been on the market 48 days, built in 1927. So let's check it out. How much house are we getting for our money in Reidsville, North Carolina? This is beautiful. Look at this. Beautiful front porch. Oh, love it. Reidsville, North Carolina, we're in Rockingham County, and population's around 8,900 people. And your property tax rate's coming in at 0.58% in Rockingham County, and your median home values are right around $240,000 in the county. So there's your parcel, nice rectangular parcel. This is a beautiful house. So you're right on Main, so you have walkability. That adds value with your sidewalks. Very nice. Reidsville, North Carolina, you guys. Yeah, that's a gorgeous house. Some would call it a 4-square. Shingle roof. Look at our gorgeous covered porch. Who doesn't want to sit on a covered porch? Wave to your neighbors. Maybe they'll bring you a pie. You can invite me to North Carolina. I'll bring the pie. We have to enjoy ourselves, right? Summer is upon us. Beautiful. Look at the size of that porch. Wow. There's our pop of color for your front door. Ooh, this is going to have some character and some special... Oh, detail. Look at this. Look at this. Beautiful home right here. $239,900, you guys. Another little mini mansion. And yes, it does take money to heat and cool these houses. I'm aware of that. But if you like detail and you like some square footage, I just had to show these. Especially for the price points. Beautiful. Gorgeous. Ornate hardware. Look at this. Let me know what you guys think of this one. Just leave me a comment and let me know where you're viewing from, because it's always great to have everybody here. My community here on this channel is growing. We're getting there. Every day gets a little larger, and that's what it's all about, right? Sharing some good information, helping each other find houses, just showing what's out there just to see what we're getting for the money. Beautiful. Look at this. We'll probably have a fireplace in almost every room, I would imagine. And this again is Rockingham County. Gorgeous. For those of you that like details, this one might suit your needs. Wow, look at that old piano. Wow, that is something, isn't it? So it looks like we have a little tear in the wallpaper there. In the corner. This is just something. I love these old houses like this. Look at the detail on that fireplace. Wow. Beautiful. You could have a party. You could host events. You could turn this into a bed and breakfast. Do whatever you like with it when it's your own mini mansion for $239,900. If walls could talk, this one would tell us a story, I would imagine. Wow. There's your kitchen. You do have a window above your double sink. You are missing the range. We do see the range hood. Of course, when you get in there, you get the lay of the land. It may have more than one kitchen. It may have more than one staircase. With some of these houses, you're going to get a butler's pantry, 2 or 3 kitchens sometimes. I mean, it's just very nice. And this one, again, is Reidsville, North Carolina for $239,900. Yeah, very pretty. Do you like the yellow? What would you work on first with this house? Would you renovate it? Would you modernize it? Would you leave it the way it is? And which one is your favorite? Regardless if you want to live in North Carolina, just basing on what we see here through these photographs. There's our laundry room. look at this. It just keeps going. Absolutely fantastic, I think. So there's an enclosed porch. Wow, if anybody's looking for some square footage in Reidsville, North Carolina, go check this one out. And you're welcome to meander through these episodes. This is where I show you properties. Sometimes they're under $50,000, sometimes under $35,000 that you can move right into. In the last episode, I went into Tennessee, and beautiful properties in Tennessee with some land. There's one that is listed with 24 acres of land. Beautiful house. So go check out that episode as well if you're looking in Tennessee. So here we do have some storage over on the left side of the door there. Beautiful flooring. Wow. There's the bathroom. Oh, and there's our clawfoot tub. Have to have one of those, right? Look at the wallpaper. Wow. Look at that landing, too. That is beautiful. Could you imagine having a wedding there? Or just a grand old party just to celebrate life in itself, right? Why not? There's your attic. Pull down staircase, and there is your exhaust fan. Keep you a little cooler in the hot summer months. There's your landing. Wow, this is just fantastic. $239.9 is what they're asking for it. Reidsville, North Carolina. And this is a small town. Small county. 8,900 people, less than 9,000 people. Yeah, there's another little kitchen. Prep space. More bedrooms. Another bathroom. Can't close the lid on this one. Beautiful, isn't it? Oh, and there's another claw tub. Oh my goodness, you guys, look at this house. This is just incredible. Yeah. $239.9. I would love to get in there and get the lay of the land and just really get this in full view. So there you have a little covered area there underneath the house. It has a brick foundation. And there you go. There's a little tiny house on the property. You can turn that into a little guest suite if you need it. They probably use it for storage. Yeah, look at that beautiful house. So it looks like it is wood-sided. Shingle roof looks like it's in good shape. But again, have those home inspections. Beautiful. And there is the floor plan. Very nice. Reidsville, North Carolina. That porch is 41 feet by 10. Wow. Very nice. And again, that is 712 South Main Street in Reidsville, North Carolina. That is one beautiful house. 48 days on the market, built in 1927. Let's see where we are here. So we are right near the Penn Hospital. We're by the Mayberry Restaurant and a Carolina Apothecary. That's always nice to have nearby. And let's see here. One Stop Groceries nearby. Food Lion is nearby. So we are west of Ashland, and we are southeast of Wentworth. So here we are in Reidsville. Greensboro, North Carolina is right below us, along with Winston-Salem. So this is northern North Carolina here, right to the west of Yanceyville and east of Madison. Red marks the spot right there. We are north of Charlotte and north of Mooresville and north of Hickory. And Asheville, North Carolina is right over here to the southwest. And here's your satellite view. So there's your parcel right here. 712 North Main, or South Main, pardon me. So there you have it. Nice. You have Biscuitville nearby. Anybody in the mood for a biscuit? Okay, so there you have it. Very nice. 712 South Main Street. And let's see here. States here, looking for a historic project. Step into timeless character with a circa 1920s colonial revival. And you are rich in charm and architectural detail. Classic features reflect the craftsmanship of its era. You have 3,000 plus square feet with 4 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms situated along one of Reidsville's most established streets. And you have a house that's full of character. And let's see here, your historic beauty, creating a one-of-a-kind showplace. And when we look at the history on this one, it was listed in April for $255,000. Then they took it down to $249,900. Now they're down to $239,900, and the house is 99 years old. On an assessment of $312,260, the tax is coming in at $3,872. And again, the real estate tax rate is 0.58%. That is a beautiful house. Very, very pretty. Love it. Now let's look at the street view. So it looks like here it's covered with trees, but here you get a gist of the neighborhood. Very nice. Sidewalks for walkability. Let's see if there's any other dates here. That one's from 2007, 2013. Yeah, the trees really grew up, didn't they? Very nice. And that again is 712 South Main Street, Reidsville, North Carolina. And that's $239,900 on a little more than a quarter of an acre of land. Beautiful home. Now we're going to head into Mooresboro, North Carolina. And sorry about that. I don't know why it does that. So here, this one's $168,000, 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, 3,452 square feet on almost an acre. It's more than 3/4 of an acre, not quite an acre. And this one's at 3838 Cliffside Road in Mooresboro, North Carolina, 28114. Been on the market 41 days, built in 1954. Let's check it out. $168,000, so we are reducing the price. This looks very nice. A shingle roof, looks like it's vinyl sided with some stone application on the front of the exterior here. And in Mooresboro, North Carolina, we're in Cleveland County. Population's around 103,000 people. And look at that, we're getting a 2-car detached garage. And in Cleveland County, your property tax rate's coming in 0.74 to 0.90%, and your median home values are around $280,000. So it looks like they might have been working on this one. $168,000 house. Beautiful. Little more than 3/4 of an acre. All right, we're headed in. So here's your kitchen. Nice kitchen, pretty modern. A lot of cabinets, vinyl flooring. Could add some counter high chairs here to your island area. And this again is Mooresboro, North Carolina in Cleveland County. We do get a fireplace, hardwood flooring. And this one's $168,000. Yeah, look at this. Wow. This one's over 3,450 square feet of living space. Another mini mansion. So here we have some covered carport area. Wow, look at that. So you have a lot of covered parking. You have a 2-car detached garage and then some. Has potential and possibilities. All of these properties do. So it looks like you have a screen porch on the back of this as well. Is that all they're going to show it? This large of a house, and that's all we're going to get? Wow, somebody go check this out and leave us a comment. This one's a $168,000 house with more than 3/4 of an acre. Yeah, that has possibilities for sure. And that's Mooresboro, North Carolina in Cleveland County. Yeah, somebody go check that out. That looks very nice. And that's 3838 Cliffside Road, Mooresboro. Let's check it out on the map. So there's your parcel right there, 3/4 of an acre, a little more than. Cliffside Road. We have Tony's Diner nearby and Amigos Family Restaurant. So we're in Cliffside, and here we want to get a shout out to Hamrick Grill also. So we have, let's see, Avondale up here to the northwest. Oh, and anybody want to go to the drag races? We have Shady Side Dragway, and we have Boiling Springs over here to the east, Harris over to the west, Patterson Springs over to the east, and there's the state line for South Carolina. Yeah, we're in South North Carolina with this one right here. Charlotte's right over there to the east of us also. That's not too far in the distance. And Hendersonville and Flat Rock and Mills River and Asheville are over here to the west. Nice find right there. 3838 Cliffside Road. And it states here, built in 1954. Beautiful home nestled on a spacious lot with a large 2-bay shop. Possibilities are endless with the perfect opportunity for someone looking for a fixer and turn it into your dream home, it states. You have a large front and backyard for outdoor activities, and it does have a partially finished basement for multi-generational living. And let's see, additional space for guests. The home is full of potential. And when we look at the history on this one, this was listed for $150,000. They removed it. Now they've raised it to $168,000, and the house is 72 years old. And on an assessment of $175,933, taxes come in at $1,191. And again, the property tax rate in Cleveland County is 0.74 to 0.90%. Yeah, that looks like a fine opportunity for somebody. And when we look at the street view here, can't see it, it's behind the trees, but there it gives you an idea. I bet that's really nice. Beautiful right here. Very pretty location. Somebody go check that one out as well. And that is 3838 Cliffside Road, Mooresboro, North Carolina, 28114. $168,000 asking price. Very fine. And now we're going to head into Tarboro, North Carolina. This one's $82,000 house right here on a little more than 1/4 of an acre. 5 bedrooms and 4 bathrooms with this one, with 3,703 square feet of living space. It's been in the market 5 days, built in 1887. We've got to check it out. Look at this. This looks really pretty. Could be a Victorian, tucked behind the trees, and a beautiful covered porch. I love the front door. We have a brick foundation. Could be wood-sided, but again, go check it out in person. And in Tarboro, North Carolina, we're in Edgecombe County. Population is just under 50,000 people. Your property tax rate here is 0.89%, and your median home values are coming in right around $190,000. Oh, look at this. Yeah, this one's going to need some attention, you guys. $82,000 house right here. Edgecombe County, North Carolina. Looks like you have a little enclosed, well, looks like an enclosed maybe sun porch on the back. Looks like it does have a shingle roof. Maybe it's metal. Can't quite, it could be a metal roof. Another reason to go check it out in person. Look at this. $82,000. So it has a chain link fenced yard on the one side. Could turn this into a courtyard. Off the back of those French doors. Paved driveway. Wow. Oh, somebody's got to go scoop this one up. It's another house just looking for new life, right? Beautiful. Tarboro, North Carolina, Edgecombe County. So there's your wood-burning fireplace. And when we get in there in person, because photographs may not do a house justice, we really got to get in there, have to get in there and really get the lay of the land and find out what it needs. And remember, these are the asking prices. You can always make offers based on the condition, the results of your home inspection, and what you feel it's worth to you, right? It's the bottom line. There's another fireplace. Now we do have some ceiling issues here. Maybe it needed a roof, or maybe it needs a roof. Maybe that's why it's priced at $82,000. But somebody needs to get in there before it really wreaks havoc, right? There's our fancy chandelier, so we can have a nice dinner party. Look at this. This breaks my heart to see houses like this. that, they're just needs this person. Hate to see them vacant and just dilapidated by the minute. Because they can't be left like this. And they don't increase in value when they are, right? So that's one thing you need to remember. And I think that's all they're going to show it. But we do have beautiful hardwood flooring, fireplaces, beautiful windows. The potential is there for someone that's looking for a project like this and renovations. Bring it back to its natural glory. Wow. That's all they're going to show of it, unfortunately. But yeah, somebody go check this one out and let us know when you do. That is beautiful. That is just something. Gorgeous parcel, too. Yeah, it might have been closed up. It's just hard to say. 1205 North Main Street. So we had one on South Main. Now this one's on North Main. Tarboro, North Carolina, 27886. Been on the market 5 days. Let's see where we are on the map. Okay, so we have, let's see here. Brown's Grocery over here to the east of us. And we have a coffee house, Tarboro Coffee House nearby. We also have a barbecue nearby and Everlene's Cafe. Okay, so Wood Green is over to the west of us. We have the links at Cotton Valley, another golf course. Hartsboro's over to the west. Oak City's over to the east. Farmville's down to the south. Raleigh, North Carolina is over here to the west of us. Rocky Mount's over here to the west. And then we have Williamston and Jamesville over to the east. And Roanoke Rapids is up to the north. You're not too far from the coastline with this one. Red marks a spot right there. There's your parcel. Nice square parcel. You have Walgreens, Bud's Grill. A lot of amenities nearby. Red marks the spot right there. 1205 North Main Street. States here, grand old historic house located on Main in Tarboro, North Carolina, sold as is, needs some TLC, but it has great potential. And when we look at the history on this one, it was just listed. The house is 139 years old, and on an assessment of $286,556, the taxes are coming in at $2,550. And again, the property tax rate is 0.89% in Edgecombe County. Wow, what a find. And then this is a street view. There it is. So they did put a ramp on the front. You could always remove that if you don't need it. But you've got your lamp, your street lamp right there in the front, near your sidewalks. Look at how pretty this is. Somebody needs to scoop this up. $82,000 home right there. 1205 North Main Street in Tarboro, North Carolina, on little more than a quarter of an acre, 5 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, and 3,703 square feet of living space. Wow, very nice. And then we go back to Mooresboro, North Carolina. This one's on a little more than 3/4 of an acre for 168,000 and 3,452 square feet of living space. Then we have this one here in Reidsville, that beautiful colonial, for $239,900 on a little more than a quarter of an acre with 3,024 square feet of living space. And then we have this one here in Fairmont, North Carolina, on 1.8 acre for $244,900 with 3,377 square feet of living space. And that'll do it for the mini mansions, you guys, in North Carolina, under $245,000. Wow, what finds. Hope you enjoyed this episode. It's always great to be with everybody. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and definitely stay tuned because more houses with low price and high potential are coming up. Man, I would love to take a look at those houses, so let me know if you do in the comments. Have a great day, everybody. Cheers.